Welcome everyone to the 2026 Mount Ararat High School graduation ceremony. I am Lily Willette and this is Catherine Kelly. We first wanted to say how honored we are to be the welcoming representatives of our class. And we want to express our gratitude to all attendees here to celebrate the class of 2026.
Congratulations to all of the seniors who have made it to this incredible milestone. It is a beautiful day to honor the achievements of the class of 2026. We would now like to invite members of the MTA Chamber Singers to please come forward for the singing of our national anthem.
At this time, would you please remove your hats and mortarboards for the singing of our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good afternoon, graduates of the class of 2026. Welcome to our parents, families, and members of our distinguished board. We are so glad you are with us today. What a moment this is. Class of 2026, you have spent the last 12 years to be here, and the day has finally come. Some of you may feel excited, some relieved, and some may be wondering how it all went by so fast. Most likely, you are feeling a little bit of it all. Whichever town you grew up in, Bowdoin, Bowdenham, Harpswell, or Topsom, the last 4 years have been spent together in this school. This is the environment where so many shared moments happened, moments of laughter, tears, heartbreak, achievement, and anticipation. Each of you came here with your own story, your own triumphs, and your own struggles. Today is your moment to celebrate every moment that brought you here. Søren Kierkegaard wrote, "Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards." I think that is especially true at graduation. You may not know today which moments mattered most, but one day you will. For just a moment, think about the time in school, not every assignment or early morning, but the people and experiences that shaped who you are becoming. Maybe it was a teacher who encouraged you when you doubted yourself. Maybe it was a friend who helped you through a hard day, or a mistake that taught you something important. Reflection is not about wishing you could go back. It's about noticing what challenged you, what strengthened you, and what helped you to grow. Life is understood through reflection, but it is built moving forward, and now you are moving forward. As you walk forward into the next chapter, do so with curiosity, kindness, and the resilience to keep things going when things get tough. Carry with you lessons, the memories, and the proof that you can do the hard things. Today, celebrate your family, your friends, and most importantly, yourselves. You earned this moment. Class of 2026, we are so very proud of you. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce Ashby Hayward and Lyra Legowitz, both officers of 2026, to address your class.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lyra Legowitz, and I have been a class officer for the past 4 years. It has been an honor serving and representing the class of 2026, and I am so excited to be standing up here right now, thanking the formative adults in our lives who have taught us, shaped us, and supported us to get to this moment right now, our graduation from Mount Ararat High School. To begin, I know that none of us would be here without the people we see in our classrooms every day, our teachers. Thank you, teachers, for everything that you have done for our class. You welcomed us to MTA in freshman year, introducing us to the rigor of high school schoolwork, and since then you have been here to support us as we've grown, matured as human beings, and gotten ready to fly outside the bounds of Mount Ararat. We may be living in the present, but we have not forgotten everything you've done to get us to where we are today. Teachers, you have offered your classrooms as safe spaces to eat lunch, to socialize, to work, and to learn. You have been there when we've needed academic support, a listening ear, or someone to entertain our questions and our excitement for the future. Because of you, we have fallen in love with analyzing literature, solving math equations, making historical connections, learning about other cultures, speaking a new language, making art, making music, moving our bodies and being active, writing stories, working in a lab, and countless other activities which show us the mark we could make on the world. This year especially, you have written us letters of recommendation, guided us through college applications and the job search, and have been there to celebrate all our achievements, both the big and the small, as we prepare to apply what we've learned from you to what's waiting beyond. I know every soon-to-be graduate in this crowd can name at least one teacher from Mount Ararat who has had a significant mark on their high school career. Teachers, we are indebted to you. Thank you for everything. This thank you extends as well to all the parents, family members, and other loved ones who have supported us right alongside our teachers. You've driven us to games, practices, rehearsals, clubs. You've cheered us on, been in our audience, helped us when we were struggling in school, and lifted us up. You play a crucial role in our support system, and you continue to be with us as we move on to this next chapter of our lives. Thank you for everything that you've done and continue to do for us. We love you. I would now like to pass the mic over to Ashby Hayward, who will be recognizing some special people from our school from over this past year and beyond. Ashby.
Good afternoon, all, and congratulations. As the school year comes to a close and we prepare to throw our caps, it's important that we also recognize some faculty and close members of the community that are stepping away from Mount Ararat with us. Would Mr. Phil Ingle and Miss Brooke Cox please join us on the stage? I'd first like to recognize Mr. Phil Ingle. Mr. Ingle is a special education teacher and has been working closely with the same students, following them from middle school all the way through high school. His work in the school and dedication to helping his students deserve much recognition. Mr. Engel has taught English in Japan and Taiwan and has been working at Mount Ararat since 2018. He's leaving us this year, and on behalf of Mount Ararat Middle and High School, thank you for all you've done. The second teacher stepping away this year is Brooke Cox of the math department. Miss Cox has become a shining beacon of hope for any students looking to get their quiz corrections done during a study hall. She bravely took over a class of AP statistics students for half the year with not much notice. Her ability to teach and communicate with students is what has made her stand out as someone to go to for any sort of mathematics-related question. Miss Cox has been teaching for 26 years and has been at Mount Ararat since 2014. She made a huge impact on Mount Ararat, and we wish her the very best in her retirement. Ms. Cox and Mr. Engel, please accept these honorary diplomas as you retire and graduate from Mount Ararat. Thank you, Ms. Cox. Next up, we have some exchange students leaving us in the coming weeks. Krzysztof Horeshi joined us this year from Czechia. He immediately began building a community in the school and was a member of the varsity soccer team. Krzysztof's confidence and creativity are clear to see in how he carries himself, and he has been truly an influential member of the school this year. We're going to miss you. Would Krzysztof please stand? Giorgio Gianelli joined us this year from Italy. Giorgio exudes swagger and is impeccably funny. He's a founding member of the Mount Ararat Cheese Club and always made sure to give his strong Italian opinions on how bad American cheese was. Giorgio always knows how to make a crowd laugh and commands every single room that he steps into. His sense of humor and kindness attracted so many to his side this past year, and the community will miss a whole lot of laughs with him gone. Thank you, Giorgio. Would you please stand? And last, but certainly not least, is Christian Lopez Niepp from Spain. Christian, much like Krzysztof, was a member of the varsity soccer team, but really found his calling in track and field. He came in, dominated the competition, and left smiling every time. Christian is known around the school for his positivity and kindness, always pushing others to be great just like he is. I personally had the honor of running with him on the track team, and I can say with confidence that it won't be the same without you this summer season. Thank you for being a great teammate and an even better friend. Christian, would you please stand? On behalf of Mount Ararat High School, we wish you all a safe journey back home, and remember that you will always have a place here back in Maine if you so choose to return. Finally, the class of 2026 would like to extend a thank you to Ms. Hickman, our class advisor. Ms. Hickman put in countless hours of planning and decision-making to ensure we had the smoothest year possible. From graduation to fundraisers and prom, she worked behind the scenes for us. Ms. Hickman, we are also appreciative of everything you've done for us. Thank you. And indeed, at this time, we would like to welcome Ms. Hickman up to the stage to address the class.
I have been thinking about this moment for weeks. Actually, if I'm being honest, I've thought about this very moment for years. Over the last few weeks, every time I sat down to write this speech, I have thought, how do I say what my heart is feeling about this class? I stand here today with a unique perspective. I am not just your class advisor. I am also an educator who has shared the halls with you for the last 4 years. I am a community member who has raised my family alongside so many of you sitting here in the audience. And I'm a mom of a graduate who is sitting right here in front of me. It's a complex feeling to hold immense pride in one hand and a deep awareness of change in the other. When I look out at this class, I don't see one single experience. I see nearly 200 different stories. Stories of resilience, stories of growth, stories of students who overcame obstacles others never saw, stories of friendships formed, dreams discovered, and lessons learned both inside and outside these walls. I know that for many of you, these last 4 years have been defined by joy, connection, and growth. You've found your people, you've discovered your passions, and you're leaving with memories that you'll carry for a long time. I also know that for some of you, high school felt different. Maybe it was a place where you felt like you were just trying to keep your head above water. Maybe you found it hard to connect, or perhaps you didn't feel like you quite fit the mold of what a typical student is supposed to be. I want to acknowledge both of these realities today because both are true and both are valid. Whether this place felt like home to you or a hurdle you had to clear, you have arrived to the same finish line. This moment holds such power because it is where your individual journeys meet. The diploma you will receive signifies more than just academic requirements met or exams completed. It is a testament to your resilience. It stands as evidence that you continue to press on, whether you are aided by a gentle breeze or forced to navigate a more difficult path. As an educator, I look at you all, and I feel an overwhelming sense of hope for the world you are about to build. But as a mother, my perspective is a little simpler and perhaps a little more fierce. I don't simply want you to succeed. I want you to recognize just how far you've already come. Take pride in the person that you have become. The resilience, courage, and determination you have developed along the way are not things you leave behind today. They are the foundation you will carry into whatever comes next. Your future is not something waiting to be discovered. It is something you will create, one choice, one challenge, and one opportunity at a time. As we prepare to send you off into the world, my heart feels both full and heavy. It's a strange, beautiful rhythm we live here as educators. One I was recently reminded of as I made connections with next year's freshmen. While one chapter ends, the story never truly stops. The circle continues. Our time with you is coming to a close. The lessons I have learned from you are the very things I will carry with me as I welcome the next group of students through our doors. Thank you for teaching me how to be a better teacher, a better person. Congratulations, class of 2026. You did it.
All right, my turn. Congratulations to the Mount Ararat High School class of 2026. My name is Chris Hoffman, and I am proud to be a graduate of Mount Ararat class of 2003, and honored to stand before you as the principal of Mount Ararat High School. Each year, graduation is a special reminder of the history and heritage of the bonds of all people from Bowdoin, Bowdenham, Harpswell, and Topsom. Would all Mount Ararat High School alumni in the field today please stand? Graduates, take a look around you. You're joining a group of people who have chosen to remain here, stay here, call this place home. It is a special place, and we encourage all of you to go far, but to know that indeed this place is home. And I'd also like to recognize a special group. So would representatives from the Mount Ararat High School class of 1976, who are here joining us on the 50th anniversary of their graduation, please stand. Mr. Crosby with the camera is among them. So, just in case you all did not realize, this podium was a gift of the class of 1976. Thank you for that gift that still stands, and thank you for being here today to celebrate this special day. So now please allow me to share just a few brief academic honors. This class has seen great success, and we are thrilled to graduate a diverse and skilled group of students, all with unique interests, skills, and future plans. This year's graduates include nurses, future nurses, plumbers, military service members, teachers, politicians, lawyers, civil servants, so much more. Please take a moment to review those who have been honored for various academic awards on the inside of the program, as well as the independently designed Eagle Legacy project of each student included in the program insert. Each year at graduation, it is a Mount Ararat High School tradition to present 4 special awards: the Eagle, Summit, Senior Service, and Venture Awards. Honorees for all 4 awards are nominated by and ultimately selected by vote of the Mount Ararat High School staff. First, we give the Senior Service Award, presented to a senior who has made outstanding contributions to the academic and civic life of the school. Teachers describe this year's honoree as kind and respectful, calm and confident. She's a good teammate, doing some of her best work in small groups. Her English teacher this year reports that she's been an outstanding student of literature with a sharp analytical mind and the heart of a poet. She is both a class officer and a class valedictorian. Her legacy project involved creating a remembrance painting, and she led the production of this year's senior video shown earlier this week on Thursday night. We're proud to honor Catherine Kelly with this year's Senior Service Award. Next, we give the Venture Award, presented to a senior who has demonstrated leadership and who has effectively influenced classmates in a positive way. With this award, we're proud to honor a young woman who has brought positivity to each day and who has regularly given of herself in support of others. Those who know her share that she has demonstrated immense support for this school. She brings genuine kindness to her peers and nearly boundless energy to her community. She is a young woman with a light inside. Her laugh is infectious. Mount Ararat is a more welcoming place because of her leadership. She approaches learning with a wide-eyed sense of wonder and works harder than any student I know, said one teacher. Truly savors the satisfaction of pushing through the challenges of life. How lucky we are that she aspires to become a teacher. Congratulations to this year's Venture Award winner, Lily Willett.
Yeah, that's my dad.
Third, we give the Summit Award, presented to a senior who has demonstrated remarkable growth during their time at Mount Ararat. This young man is a down-to-earth guy who will be completely honest with you and bring his best effort when he knows you're expecting it. He has exhibited perseverance and endurance when he has most needed it. His grit earned him 100-plus wins on the wrestling mat. He may not have finished as strongly as others academically, but he knows the value of human connection and a relationship. And we believe that his emotional intelligence is many times greater today than when he started at MTA. This was most evident when his Eagle Legacy Day plans were thrown off by a miscommunication, but he remained calm, problem solved, and produced a darn tasty combination of pork belly and carbonara for his legacy presentation. We are thrilled to honor Trevor Wilkinson with this year's Summit Award. And finally, we present the Eagle Award, given to a senior who is an optimist and who consistently approached school with a constructive, positive attitude. The recipient must demonstrate scholarship, maturity, integrity, and a commitment to all aspects of school life. Here are a few of the ways that teachers tried to describe her. One of the kindest students I've worked with, good sense of humor, great work ethic, knows her limits and when to ask for help. A genuinely good person, incredibly talented and accomplished, a fantastic human, humble, authentically herself. She has the soul of an artist for sure, but also the discipline of an athlete, the intellect of a scholar, and the voice of a leader. She has inspired our community to be more welcoming, achieve more, and yet still be true to ourselves. This year's Inspiring Eagle Award winner is Lyra Legavietz. So indeed, congratulations to all members of the Ararat High School class of 2026. In my 8 years as a principal, including 5 here at MTA, it's become my graduation tradition to share a belief that I hold true. I used to give this as an assignment to my students of 11th grade English, a "This I Believe" speech or essay. Some of you may have been asked to complete this assignment by your own English teachers. I do this because I believe that talking about what we believe in with one another, as well as reflecting on our own beliefs, leads to a more peaceful society and a better life. As my final lesson to all of you, I share that I believe in reflecting regularly on what gets my attention, and I think you should too. Graduates, your lives are about to take off. Some of you will launch to military posts and basic training within days of now. Others of you will take on the start of careers in the coming weeks. Still more of you will continue your education this summer and fall. Up to this point, your lives have been largely scheduled for you. The daily bell schedule and annual calendar of school have structured your lives, and that all ends today. Depending upon your next steps, the extent to which your lives are scheduled by others, and how much of that will be up to you, will vary, to be sure. But you will all have much more freedom in your future than you have in your past, than you have had in your past. I ask you, how will you use your minutes? What will you do, and what will get your attention during those minutes? So, just to make sure you're all aware, we banned the use of cell phones in school this past year. Did you know this? Some of you may have even used your Yonder pouch more than once or twice. If you hadn't heard, that policy will be state law moving forward. Why is this? Ultimately, I believe it's about helping you use your minutes in healthy, productive ways. It would be fair, and you might begrudge that we change these rules before your senior year. But I hope you learned something from this. Perhaps some of you use your phones even more during the years outside of the school day. But hopefully some of you thought about new ways to structure your relationship with technology. If not, now will be your chance. What are the rules you will make for yourself? Just yesterday, I sat poolside at a neighbor's graduation party talking with the graduate's grandfather. Let's call him Gary. So Gary, he's got 15 grandchildren, and his family tradition has been to bring each of those grandchildren to Disney World on their 10th birthday. That is a lot of trips to Cinderella's Castle and Space Mountain, which for him have taken course over the past 30 years. His one comment to me yesterday, even Disney is not as much fun as it used to be because everyone is on their phone now. To be clear, I was not the one who brought this up. But Gary continued, even now as an 80-year-old man, he is making rules for himself. He uses no screens and refuses to use his phone every Sunday all day. And he does this to make sure that he is using the minutes of his life to do the things that matter most to him. You will get just one wild and beautiful life. What will you give your attention to in that life, such that you make it extraordinary? That life will be filled with millions of choices for how you spend the minutes of your days. And indeed, more than ever before, your attention is up for grabs. Netflix, Facebook, and Amazon are competing for minutes of your attention. Your friends and family will call and text you. Your frenemies may gossip about you or bait you with their brain rot, But you will not be able to do it all. If you try to respond to or even think about it all, you will be overwhelmed. We humans, I believe, were not evolved to consume the amount of information and communication that we're exposed to each day. I believe that we should not try to. I believe that we all need to set the rules of our own lives so that our attention goes to the right things and so that our lives are indeed beautiful. So, graduates, I urge you, every once in a while, audit the minutes of your lives. How much of your time and energy is devoted to the things that matter? How much of your attention is given to productive work, to learning, to improving your relationships, which indeed do take work, to being present with your friends and your family? How many of your minutes are spent outdoors? How much of your time is devoted to finding beauty and love? How many of your minutes are you engaged in prayer or meditation? How are you using your minutes? You'll blink and you'll be 30. You'll blink again, you'll be 45. The minutes of your lives between those blinks, those are your most valuable asset and life's most precious gift. Graduates, I believe in reflecting on what gets my attention, and I encourage you to do the same. You'll live with more intention, and I believe you'll be happier if you do. Make sure your attention goes where it should. Thank you, and congratulations, MTA Class of 2026. At this time, we'd like to welcome members of our senior combo to perform What a Wonderful World.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright blessed day and dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you.
Thank you, Lyra, Wyatt, and Ashby. So we're pleased to have 3 student valedictory speeches at today's event. 7 Mount Ararat seniors earned perfect 4.0 honors and earned the title of valedictorian. These 7 will give speeches in 3 groups. Our first speakers are Nick Dowdy and Caleb Edwards. Nick is from Topsom and attended Williams Cone Elementary School. He plans to study at the University of Chicago next year. Caleb hails from Bowdoinham and attended Bowdoinham Community School, and he plans to study at Williams College next year. Nick and Caleb.
Hello, everyone. I'm Nick. And I'm Caleb. Nick and I couldn't even decide on who was going to start this speech, much less the stories we were going to share or the overall message. Whether it's about the worth of modernism or whether Hannaford is better than Market Basket, Nick and I make it known when we have a view at odds with the other. Today, we feel that argument is often seen as taboo, something to minimize, mitigate, and avoid. But Nick and I have a different view. We feel that argument allows us to find a better answer together. Thus, we want to share a couple examples of how we have incorporated healthy debate into our lives and hopefully impart its value to you all. Nick.
As members of Mount Ararat's National Honor Society, Caleb and I took on the task of leading our Cram the Van food drive. A major part of this effort was getting the word out. We both knew that we wanted to encourage as many people to donate as possible, but we had different visions of how to get there. Caleb's plan was to reach the parents, put a message in the newsletter, and make a nice video. My plan was to excite the students. I'd make stickers with popular social media terms on them, and donors would get different ones based on how much food they donated. Caleb thought my idea was childish, and I thought his was boring. We quarreled for a bit, but eventually we decided to do both. The result? Parents were reached. Kids were excited. In totality, the drive was neither seen as boring nor childish, but successful in bringing in food for those in need. Had either of us dropped our proposals, the project would have been imbalanced. But through our collaborative disagreement, we did something better than we ever could have otherwise.
On a broader note, Nick and I hold many pre-existing differences in our views that often lead us into argument. For example, we disagree on religion. We disagree on how much the government should intervene in society. Most importantly, of course, is that I live in Bowdoinham and Nick lives in Topsom. We disagree on which town is better. Regardless, through all these awful struggles, Nick and I maintain the strongest of friendship. To give you an example, every other day, me and Nick grab lunch in the cafeteria before settling in for the half hour. Nick will grab his honey mustard wrap, and I my sandwich of the day. We'll say hi to Miss Mangle before taking a seat beneath the window. Typically, this is followed by recounting an event or two from earlier in the day before stumbling on a sticking point. Maybe an idea from English class was the spark that led us into argument. Regardless, I vividly remember one day where we could not agree at any point on the viability of romanticism. I felt so self-assured in my view that I could not possibly be wrong. Nick felt the same. Even though we were so set in our beliefs, we were still able to hear the other person and make adjustments, however small, to our views. Even if the two of us are still going at it when Miss Rogers comes to let us know that first lunch is over, we walk to class knowing that we've been heard by the other and that our connection was only strengthened by our debate.
Debate doesn't have to be confined to academic settings. Arguing with your friend on their choice of breakfast can be just as valuable as voicing a difference regarding your preferred economic system. Done incorrectly, argument can foster the worst types of feelings. But done right, it can bring us to compromise, revise, and sometimes abandon our imperfect ideas. So, we say to our fellow graduates, their parents, their teachers and administrators, and all other esteemed members of the audience, start arguing. Start challenging the things you hear that just don't add up. Odds are, you will find yourself and those around you to be more adept communicators, thinkers, and citizens of our community. Thank you, and congratulations to the Mount Ararat class of 2026.
Nice. Very good. Very good. I got this.
What's up? Oh, the dime. Gotta get the dime.
Thanks. He's a cheapskate. Needs his dime.
Thank you, Nick and Caleb. Our next speakers are Ian Britt and Ryan Schultz. Ian is from Topsom and went to Williams Cone Elementary School. He has accepted an appointment at the United States Air Force Academy in the fall. And Ryan is also from Topsom and went to Woodside Elementary School. He plans to attend Bowdoin College in the fall. Welcome, Ian and Ryan.
Good morning, friends and family. As an ancient Chinese proverb once went, it is foolish to refuse to eat just because of the fear of choking. Throughout high school, we have all taken risks, from joining new clubs and sports, taking a challenging course, driving to school in dangerously icy conditions, and now, most recently, choosing a college or entering the workforce. For me, that risk was pursuing race walking. When I entered high school, I wanted to compete running at Division I level in college more than anything. I poured hundreds of hours and countless miles into training for this goal. On a whim, though, in my freshman year, Bryce, my friend, and I took a bet to do race walking at one of our meets. Bryce never ended up competing, and I got disqualified, which in hindsight was not the ideal entrance into the sport. However, at that meet, my coaches saw something I didn't yet see in myself. That season, I would go on to place 6th at nationals, but I still dreamed of running. It wasn't until the end of my junior year for me to take the risk of fully committing to race walking and letting go of the path I had imagined for myself. That decision was one of the best I've ever made. Through the many national championships and competing in my first USA team, I've been given far more opportunities and met many more people than I would have ever thought possible. Above all else, I learned that sometimes the greatest risks in life are not trying something new, but having the courage to let go of a plan that no longer fits and trust that another may lead somewhere even better.
All right. Dr. Hoffman told us to keep this short, but he also told us not to procrastinate. Anyways, taking risks alone isn't enough. Pursuing opportunities won't matter if we fail to bring along our own personal principles. I committed my first of many, my first and only crime when I was 5. I was shopping in Hallmark with my dad, trying to pick out a card for my mother's birthday. While he was busy paying, I had my eyes set on the display case. In it lay the most glorious thing I had ever seen in all of my years on Earth, a bright, shiny Spider-Man watch, practically begging to be worn. As I tried it on and admired my new purchase, my dad whisked me away to go back to the car. It wasn't until about halfway back that he finally realized I'd acquired much more style than I entered with. No matter how much I wanted to keep it, my father talked sense into me, and with a heavy heart, we returned to the store to give back the watch. When we finally made it to the cashier, I had to explain to her why some of the store's stock had mysteriously disappeared and hand over my prized possession. Looking back, no one else knew about the watch. No alarms went off, no one was coming to chase us, and had my dad not stopped me that day, the watch would have come home and no one would be the wiser. And yet, that's not who I am today. Integrity is doing the right thing when no one is watching and being true to your own personal values. So yes, as we venture forth in our lives, we must take risks, but we also have to be true to ourselves and do the right thing.
As we move forward into what lays beyond, college and careers not yet explored, be on the lookout for opportunities that may arise. Do not be afraid to take risks, as you may not know what lies on the other side.
And as we leave high school, remember to be bold enough to take charge of your new opportunities, but grounded enough to stay true to your principles. Don't let fear stop your ambitions, but don't let your ambition compromise your integrity.
Congratulations, class of 2026.
And thank you.
Thank you, Ryan and Ian. Our final speakers are Brianna Eves, Catherine Kelly, and Kaylee Wag. Brianna is from Topsom and attended Woodside Elementary School. She will attend Coastal Carolina University in the fall. Catherine is from Harpswell and attended Harpswell Community School. She heads off to Salve Regina University in the fall. And Kaylee is from Bowdoin and attended Bowdoin Central School, and she will study at Bowdoin College in the fall. Welcome to the three of you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Brianna Eves, and this is Catherine Kelly and Kaylee Luag. We are excited to be with you today.
Congratulations to the MTA class of 2026.
It is so meaningful to be standing alongside two of my closest friends who have shared many classes with me. It is an important reminder that our academic achievements are not just individual. They are fostered as a community. Without these impressive individuals, my classroom experiences would have been vastly different. It is truly incredible to see the community we have created in just 4 years at Mount Ararat. I remember walking into the high school for the first time, unsure where I belonged. However, once I began engaging with the community, I found a place to plant my roots, experiencing personal growth through theater, student senate, and many more extracurriculars. Think about how much you have grown since your freshman year. Whether 3 or 20 years ago, what would freshman you think of the person sitting in your seat today? For me, I am proud and grateful for the growth these years have brought. While we listen to my friends here, let us all reflect. Imagine how much more you will grow.
As much as these guys love to rage bait me, I could not be happier being on stage with them today. As Catherine said, many of our growth and achievements are gained with support from others. This assistance can come from instances that may seem so simple, such as Kaylee here braiding my hair for each soccer game. But even those small acts come together to mean a whole lot. Whether that support was gained in a class, sport, or club, at every step of our journey, we have had the fortune of having a teacher, coach, parent, or peer helping us along the way. As teenagers in high school, we tend to neglect this fact in favor of focusing on all the stressful and bad parts about growing up. If I could change one thing about my time here, I wish I could have been more grateful and aware of just how much this community has done for all of us. Moving forward, I hope that all of you can look back and find moments and people to be thankful for, while also striving to appreciate the people around you in the future. It is all of our jobs as people to make this world a place where we all feel appreciated and can support each other through life.
When I think about the last 4 years, what stands out the most isn't any grade or award. It's the moments in between. The late nights, the inside jokes, the times we pushed each other to keep going when things got hard. Whether that was in the hallways, on a team, or sitting in the classroom wondering how we were all going to make it through. I used to think success was something you figured out on your own, but high school proved that wrong pretty quickly. Every single one of us has been shaped by the people sitting here today, the teachers who stayed after class, the friends who showed up when it mattered, and the parents who never stopped believing in us. That is what got us here today. So as we walk across this stage, I hope you carry that with you. The version of yourself that exists right now only got here because of the people who helped build you, so hold on to them.
Thank you both for your heartfelt words. While I wish I could stay optimistic, the truth is our lives are about to shift. We are entering a new phase, and it is going to be difficult. We will have to adjust to new surroundings, people, and experiences. But I believe that the foundation we have built at Mount Ararat has prepared us for these obstacles. We will stumble and fall in upcoming years, but our time here has taught us resilience. Growing up might feel scary, but parallel to a tree shedding its bark to grow, we must leave some things behind to thrive. I sincerely hope that each of you will shed your bark and begin blossoming as we move forward. The class of 2026 has outgrown Mount Ararat High School. We are ready to spread our roots to new land. Thank you to everyone who has nurtured us and supported us. We are eternally grateful. Thank you to my wonderful friends who stand beside me now. And finally, thank you. And congratulations to the class of 2026.
Front row.
Start now? Oh, jeez. What are they doing? At this time, the class of 2026 will now officially graduate. We would like to invite MSAD number 75 board chair Ryan Larson to the stage, as well as the 2026 class officers to greet students in preparation for receiving their diploma. Before we begin awarding diplomas, please join me in recognizing and remembering one member of the class of 2026, Celine Pelletier. Thank you. Dr. Hoffman and Dr. O'Leary, I present to you these diploma candidates of the class of 2026. They have successfully completed all requirements for graduation from Mount Ararat High School. Ian Thomas Kinney Britt. Declan J. Kelly. Kaylee Marie Wag. Clara Moon Saxton. Brianna May Eves. Alana Z. Emmerman. Bryce Charlie Holden. Logan Zulamis. Amelia Rose Johnson. Sophia Yvonne Hickman. Jacob C. Staples. Jacob S. Morrill. Thank you. Brooke Jalen Moore. Adrian Ruben Reyes Jr. Martel Bowman. Trevor J. Wilkinson. Caleb A. P. Edwards. Jack William Taylor. Winter Siren Shabilsky. Ray York. Liesel Seraphine McKelvey. Manal Muhammad Kere. Savannah Bryn Gates. Morgan Victoria Gates. Elia T. Doobie. Isla Page Druitt Card. Morgan Grant Hill. Rylan Marie Vester. Hunter J. Bean. Colton H. Rice. Nicholas Foster. Harlow P. Weaver. Daniel Milson. Mallory Leah Austin. Faith Marianne Haskell. Tyson Adam Furin. Annalise Marie St. Don. Malayla Ray Tibitot. Candace Dawn Warren. Sienna O'Neill. Rosalind Marie Sharella. Melania Kennedy McKinnon. Bo M. Barnes. Kai Stockford. Noah David Duncan. Savannah May Naples. Dominic E. Toothaker. Corey Alves. Connor Schaub. Thomas F. Sharples. Grady Alexander Douglas.
Yeah, Grady.
Sean Bean.
Big Bean.
Xander Lehman. Aiden Ramsey.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jaden Ross. Chase Michael Hardy. Emmett D. Byer. Jason D. Bragg. Tristan M. Hewitt. Tyler Joseph Couture. Marshall H. W. Roberts. Keaton Lee Parsons. Wyatt C. Beatty. Brody James Parker. Cassidy Pullen. Aaliyah McGregor Mulwell. Caitlin Rose Hart. Luisa Rodriguez Adorno. Danica Almy. Kylie Graybill. Joseph Bernier. Ethan B. Card. Jalen Estelle Jensen. Jenna Christine Jensen. Eli James Emery. Nicholas C. White. Caden Michael Chase. Luke M. Anderson. Trevor Adams. Erin Elizabeth Ullman. Ava Noel Hansen. Aurora Jean Newcomb Shanholtz. Evelyn M. Coffin. Nash G. Lockenbach. Kai McBrady. Dylan Durney. Gray Costello. Jasper Hoskins. Kaylee J. Siggins. Bo R. Siggins. Christoph Horsey. Christian Lopez Neat. Lane Martin Folger. Adam Lynn. Elliot Jane Larson. Errol Shelby Timblin. Eliza May Murray. Sasha Rose Fusco. Hayden Moth Allen. Brooke A. Gregory. Nathaniel John Morris. Joshua Whitcomb. Alexander Kennedy Newman. Brennan Fitzpatrick. Nella Loring Acker. Juliana Grace Allen. Emma Christine Berry. Jesse Ray Bowker. Lachlan Thomas Ronald O'Baniel. Haley Jolynn Darling. Morgan C. Conant. You put it in. Oh, nope, you put it in. Wrong. Where are we at? Sorry. Phoenix James Norton. Joseph R. Bukaj. Eleanor Jean Ricker. Catherine McLean. Colby McFawn. Douglas Creed Lunn. Mackenzie Rose Johnson. Travis Carnell Chisholm Taylor. Gage N. Smith. James E. Young IV. Oliver W. Yenko. Jeremy Cody. Abram J. Ward, Jr. Jeremy Wallace. Eli W. Cornish. Benjamin M. Plummer. Tyler M. Tebow. Travis Robleto. Luke Leary. Lucas Alexander Tibbetts. Emma Lynn Marquis. Megan Elizabeth Crafts. Haley Jolynn Darling. Morgan C. Conant. Chelsea B. Baker. Zachary D. Message. Jacob Perkins. Cam Dumont. Braden Tebow. Cameron Boyington. Michaelin Tidwell. Randall D. LaGrange. Evan Michael Weymouth. Camille Elizabeth True. Elizabeth L. Perry. James Paquette. Brandon J. Norman. Chase Christopher Colby. Tristan Mason. Wesley C. Hart. Giorgio Gianali. Rebecca M. St. Pierre. Isabella G. Glasscock. Ethan D. Munsey. Avery O'Connor. Jocelyn Joanne Babine. Ari Atkinson. Lyra Wieluntz Lagavietz. Ryan Gus Schultz. Catherine Grace Kelly. Lily Ann Willett. Nicholas Clifford Dowdy. Ashby S. Hayward. Before we conclude today's ceremony, allow us to share a few final announcements. In just a few minutes, the class of 2026 will recess through the center aisle. Graduates have been directed to exit out the back into the sides entirely before finding their families. Please allow the entire group to exit before exiting the seating rows yourself. Please help us clean up by throwing away any trash and recycling any bottles and paper programs in the proper receptacles. Please remember that the entire MSAD 75 campus is smoke-free campus. We don't judge you if you want to celebrate graduation with a cigar. Please just don't do it here. If you purchased a geranium, there is one with your name on it. We will collect them and line them up against the building near where you entered the field. Please don't forget to take it with you. Finally, graduates, please remember to be back in the gym by 2:45 for departure to project graduation. Class of 2026, at this time, you may move your tassels, signifying that you are now high school graduates.
They can ask for me too.
Honored guest, we present the Mount Ararat High School class of 2026. Blow the caps.